show that you are not as prepared as you should be. I think my concern is that this is a matter of competition. Even a small thing will add to your success or to your failure. You should be mindful of that. जो चीज़ आप लिखेंगे ना और जो कहेंगे उसके ऊपर तो दे शुड बी अपडेटेड ऑन दैट वो तो क्योंकि उस पर सवाल तो आएगा ना. So what is the theme of this end of the history by Fukuyama?
So it was basically written by Francis Fukuyama after the Cold War. It talks about the ideological conflict that arose in Europe and basically spread throughout the world. It talks about how capitalism basically ended the idea of Marxism once and for all, and it tells us that the history has concluded itself, and capitalism is the last, option that we have when it comes to ideology.
You see, Pakistan and India, they were liberated on the same date. But here we didn't have a very successful democracy, whereas in India, we see a very stable democratic order. What are the reasons for that?
Sir, as far as I know, the basic issue was the early demise of our leader, Qaid Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah. He died very soon, and after that, we went towards the military bureaucratic oligarchy, and our whole system became shattered because there was no leadership. There was no main leadership in Pakistan at the time of independence other than Qaid. Liaquat Jinnah did try to control the whole situation, but eventually he also died in 1951. So there was a lack of leadership. This was one of the main reasons. The other main reason I would say, and also Tariq Rahman refers, that the overdevelopment of state structure. The state structure was overdeveloped, the military was overdeveloped, the bureaucracy was overdeveloped as well. And the political scenario and the politicians were not so much developed at that time, and they eventually captured the whole system. And it led to that.
Good answer. And what happened in India? Why?
So India went towards stability because they had Nehru as their main leader at the time of independence, and he remained there till 1964. Other than that, sir, they also had democratic setup. They developed their constitution in time. The development constitution led toward their stability as well. And in case of Pakistan, we didn't, comprehend ourselves or compelled ourselves to develop a successful constitution till 1973, I would say, because the other two constitutions failed. So the constitution and the availability of a strong leadership, charismatic leadership, was the main reason that India basically went towards the democratic road.
So, what do you think? What is the main theme of the Holy Quran?
Sir, Quran basically, I would say, is all about humanism. It talks about the way of life, how a man should lead a life, how a human should deal with other humans. It talks about our code of conduct. It talks about the constitution as well.
Man is the main theme.
Yes.
Human being is the main theme. Right. Thank you.
पंजाबी रखी
जी सर.
कोई पसंदीदा शायर क्लासिक विचों किहड़ा है?
सर क्लासिक विचों मैं सब तो उत्ते जावांगा बुल्ले शाह दे नाल, क्योंकि बुल्ले शाह नाल एक खास किस्म की जिहड़ी एफिलिएशन है मेरी, जिन्हों मैं समझदा कि बुल्ले शाह की शायरी बड़ी बामानी या बड़ी पुरलुत्फ भी कही जा सकती है. अच्छा, तो बुल्ले शाह जिहड़ा है मैं उन्होंने कंसीडर करांगा कि आला पाए दा या सब तो मेरा फेवरेट शायर है. नो डाउट ਜਿਹੜੇ ਬਾਕੀ ਸਾਡੇ ਸ਼ਾਇਰ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ, ਕਲਾਸਿਕੀ ਸ਼ਾਇਰ ਨੇ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦਾ ਆਪਣਾ ਇੱਕ ਮਕਾਮ ਹੈ, ਬਾਬਾ ਫਰੀਦ ਤੋਂ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਖਾਜਾ ਗੁਲਾਮ ਫਰੀਦ ਤੱਕ, ਲੇਕਿਨ ਮੇਰਾ ਪਸੰਦੀਦਾ ਸ਼ਾਇਰ ਬੁੱਲੇ ਸ਼ਾਹ ਹੈ.
ਕੋਈ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਸੁਣਾਓ, ਸ਼ਾਇਰੀ ਕੋਈ.
ਸਰ ਇੱਕ ਸ਼ੇਰ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਬੜਾ ਪਸੰਦ ਹੈ. ਬੁੱਲੇ ਨੂੰ ਸਮਝਾਵਣ ਆਈਆਂ ਭੈਣਾਂ ਤੇ ਭਰਜਾਈਆਂ, ਛੱਡ ਦੇ ਬੁੱਲਿਆ ਸਾਡਾ ਕਹਿਣਾ, ਮੰਨ ਲੈ ਬੁੱਲਿਆ ਸਾਡਾ ਕਹਿਣਾ, ਛੱਡ ਦੇ ਪੱਲਾ ਰਾਈਆਂ.